Okay, what community raised me and how do I represent them? It's a really good question. I know I've already talked about Mississippi. There's going to be a lot of overlap here, but I think I'm fine with that because it's something that's really important to me and I love talking about it. So obviously Mississippi raised me. I would say, um, I would say specifically the white and black community raised me in Mississippi, which I feel like probably needs some clarification. So to begin, obviously my family in my hometown raised me, Waynesboro, where I lived the majority of my time. Very, very small, 5,000 people, more chickens and cows than humans. And it raised me by teaching me hard work, by teaching me the value of, I don't know, I already talked about resilience, but the value of determination and doing the most with what you have. Um, and I think I represent them today by trying to dispel untrue notions or misconceptions about the South, about how ignorant or racist a lot of people are. Because although those things are still very prevalent in Mississippi, and honestly in the U.S. as a whole, there are just a lot of untruths about my community and specifically about rural America, because some of the most progressive and intelligent people I have met have been uneducated or have been farmers or have been very rural people or, you know, would have been very much written off by a lot of other people or in a lot of other maybe academic or social settings. And I think I try to represent them by giving the full reality of Mississippi when I talk to people. I talk to people about the racism, about the struggles, about the poverty, and about about the police brutality, about how bad Mississippi can be, and about how little people expect and hope for sometimes. But at the same time, I also represent them by trying to do them justice and talk about how written off we are and how much beauty and how much resilience and connection I found in Mississippi. So I think I really try to represent them ultimately by being truly honest and really by being their number one critic, but also their number one supporter. And I think we all kind of have an obligation to do that for our communities, to be as critical, but also as supportive as possible, and to really try to dispel or fix a lot of the problems we face, but to also support and uplift us for the things that we have done and have achieved. So that's my community, and that's how I represent them.